Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in their own little world. Greetings and salutations. And everyone in their own little world. Greetings and salutations. Monday is upon us once more. 8:40 p.m. Eastern European summertime. And we are on Chaos in Spriggan with Mrawa'a Krug. We are dressed up and ready for the next set of fights in the Arcadion. Today, we're going through the Cruiserweight Division. And that's gonna be it. No other equipment stuff today, obviously, because we're not there yet with the next tier. So that's gonna be what we're doing today. How is everyone doing? Good, music is going well, sound is going okay. That just means we gotta go. Week's been a bit weakish. I mean, what you gonna do? It's been a life. But I'm just glad that I'm here again to stream some of Mrawa'a's adventures for the next who knows how many more weeks. Interesting. Linelia. And the weapon is... Ooh, the Heaven's Ward Relic. We're gonna be continuing. Souls under Siege. Yellow's face lights up at the sight of you. We're gonna be continuing, and it's gonna be like this for the next multiple weeks until we get for the raids, both the normal and the alliance raids. Then we're continuing with the MSQ. If we get any event stuff along the way, we're gonna do that. Unless I've already done it, in which case. Hey Mrawa'a, you're just the person that I want to see. Cruiserweight matches have yet to begin, but Naomi and I have made some breakthroughs in our research about second necrosis. Come inside. We'll tell you what we've learned. Okay? Let's go inside, so she can tell us what she's learned. Hey, ciao, genius. It's good to see you, Mrawa'a. As you may have heard, we've managed to dig up a lead regarding second necrosis. Go on. Before diving into the details, perhaps a refresher is in order. It's very complicated after all. You had barely been crowned champion of the light heavyweight division before our sister, Eutrope, challenged you. She was intent on claiming your soul as a means to cure second necrosis. The illness appears to afflict those who use feral souls to an excessive degree, those such as Arcadion fighters. We learned from Eutrope that the immortalized, who we thought lived in luxury in the upper levels, are actually dead. Taken by the disease. Since that revelation, we've looked for alternative ways to cure second necrosis, and we finally have some news to share. It's all thanks to the Uni. Like Eutrope, she has a sense for electrope technology. She has learned to do all sorts of things, from tinkering on her own. iPad kid. Oh, Yana, don't give me the wrong idea. It's the people of Oblivion that we have to thank for our discoveries. I had attempted to access Everkeep's core systems for information on souls, you see. Huh? But she was just a child. Unsurprisingly, I failed. What's more, an Oblivion member who was monitoring an first access found me. She took me to task, scolding me to never again do something so reckless. When I explained our predicament, however, she kindly shared research data Oblivion had acquired from Organics. The data was quite difficult to parse, but I managed to find some relevant information. Namely that the military was well aware of psychonecrosis, having also sought to utilize feral souls. Furthermore, they had developed a method to identify the presence of the affliction. Wait. If you look for the files in Organics... Oh my god, child, you've seen some horrendous shit in there, what the hell? This brings us to our next move. Now that we've privy to the method, we feel that we should use it to diagnose other fighters. They deserve to know if they're ill. Indeed, it isn't right to leave them ignorant. I'm glad you agree. I can't see the light by knowing that they might die. As Matem warned us, the president doesn't take kindly to those who get in his way. He'd be extremely unimpressed if we revealed the secret to those you've yet to fight and caused their withdrawal. Of course, you're still liable to incur the president's ire by becoming Grand Champion and releasing all the souls in the repository. We should avoid getting into crosshairs for as long as we can. I'm slowly turning British. That's why I propose we approach only those fighters you've already bested. As they're barred from fighting it for a time, it won't have an immediate impact on the championship. There are still risks, however. Every time our fellow fighters use a feral soul, they bring themselves closer to second necrosis, including in a match against you. So I just have to beat them before they start feeling the effects. Gotcha. Which is why it's important we tell them the truth as soon as possible, so we can stop that from happening for good. Knowing what the illness has done to you, Joe, it feels nothing less than personal. Of course. Child. To begin with, let's reveal the truth to Honey. Despite being rivals, we were actually quite close. Just a moment while I call her. She's busy as I expected, but can spare a moment for us. She doesn't work here now. She moves fast. I was frightened at first when Oblivion found me, but when I actually met its members, they all turned out to be quite nice. Yeah, they're good eggs. I only managed to balance 2 careers at once. I can't help but admire her. Yeah, she's got skills and talent. And a catchy tune. Welcome to Tri-Tales. So what's this about then? I hope it's as urgent as you say it is. Ahem. So you're gonna get second necrosis if you continue using your feral souls. Huh! My stars! You're serious, aren't you? Could I be afflicted as well? There's a way to diagnose you. Regulars are designed to monitor the state of the wearer's soul. If we connect yours to a terminal, we can confirm whether they are signs of the disease. Please be at ease, Miss Honey. Your soul shows no signs of degradation. Oh, truly? Oh, what a relief. I shudder to imagine how I might be affected by such dreadful disease. You're fine too, I suppose. You joined the Arcadion well after I did, after all. Well, I haven't got any symptoms yet. Yana was so eager to prove herself, she utilized Pharaoh Soul's numerous times while training. So when I had examined her, we found that she's on the threshold of developing the disease. Oh! Yana, what the hell? For mercy's sake, Yana! We're forbidden from training with Pharaoh Souls, and knowing what I know now, I'd say it's because the President doesn't want us to die too early. You're bad for entertainment. At any rate, neither of us should use Pharaoh Souls again, which means we can't fight the Arcadion anymore. Alright, then I'll retire. Huh? That was fast. Really? I wasn't expecting to decide so quickly. Oh, you kidding me? Wow, I've graced countless magazine covers and concert stages. I never shined so brightly as when I fought in the ring. It's true. But everything I've done was so that I could bask in the adoration of the people. I couldn't have done it if I were dead, now could I? So I'll look for another avenue to apply my talents. And I can be sure that I'll succeed. After all, I'm Honeybee Lovely, the bright star in the sky. I love her. She's precious. Now then, I've scheduled to appear on a broadcast, so it must be on my way. Thanks for the warning, my dears. You're lifesavers. Literally. She really is something else, honey. Right, that leaves one other fighter I'd like to inform. The Brute Bomber, who you defeated to become the light heavyweight champion. We're not exactly friends, but I won't abandon him either. He's not likely to answer when called, though, so we'll need to visit him at his home in residential radius 911. You know what? I'm feeling a little inspired since we're being a little casual right now. So let me go. A little casual. Oh yeah, I got the ninja weapons to that level. I'm not sure if I showed them off, but I got them so. Go ahead. Over here. Haven't really melted them just in case for when we get the next year. I always carry a personal terminal with me so we can check for the illness when we arrive at the apartment. Clever girl. Here we are. Let's hope he's willing to hear us out. Okay. Huh? You're all so cute, I could eat you up. Oh. Why do they flock onto you? Only to you? It's hardly fair. Oh, these are my kittens. If you don't like it, you can go back to your woman. Rub salt into the wound, will ya? You know full well she left me. Come on, little ones. Come to me. That man there is Eutrope's, that's the champion of the Cruiserweight Division. That's probably the problem. We can't reveal the truth with him here. Huh? The place that you doing here? You want to get your asses kicked? You're Mrawa'a, the unenhanced warrior, yeah? The Howling Blade at your service. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I hope we have the chance to meet in the ring soon. The pleasure's all mine. You'll be the whimpering blade when I'm finished with you. The second one sounds like something that Cheshire would say, but Mrawa'a is not the tweener to heel kind of guy. He's a babyface. The pleasure's all mine. The pleasure's all mine, lad. May I say, fine mascara you got there. Oh. Lest you wonder, I do not make a habit of wearing a regulator. My parents didn't believe in using them. Yana and her sisters were raised with similar values, as I recall, before adapting at Eutrope's insistence. However, I still use a regulator in battle like every fighter, except you. The two of you are friends. Surprised that a reviled heel like him and a beloved face like me get along? Truth is, we've known each other since childhood. We just can't seem to be rid of each other. We both couldn't fit into any other of the jobs that were introduced to us, and get up to all manner of mischief together. We would have carried on like that if the president of Ascension Arcadia hadn't come and taken us in. Though it isn't easy being a fighter, we felt like it was our calling. Believe it or not, he used to be so shy that he couldn't hardly form a sentence. But when he became the brute bomber, it was as if he was reborn. Shut up! They don't need to know that! Thinking back, we owe everything to the Arcadion, to the president. That we do. I'm 19. Well, I've seen the kittens as I had intended, so I'll take my leave now. Till next we meet, Mrawa'a. So, what do you want? There's something you need to know. You are gonna die of psychonecrosis. Eventually, if your readings are bad. What? Lies! The president would never! I have the result of the examination. I'm afraid it's so already shows signs of psychonecrosis. What? That's nonsense! As the soul is eaten away, it loses connection to the body, leading to bouts of intense dizziness. The early symptoms of the disease, if left unchecked, the body will continue to weaken until... The Arcadion means a lot to you. I know. It means a lot to me too. But you need to retire. You're already ill. Until we can find a cure, the only way to prevent your condition from worsening is to stop fighting. Okay, so no way this is the first time he's actually felt dizzy. He probably has felt it for a while. Enough! I won't do any more of your nonsense! Get out of my sight! Yep. We've done what we could. It's up to him what he does now. Let's go home. It can't be true. I'm not sick. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna lose myself. Palm. Barry. Diamond. Okay. With that dramatic reading out of the way, let's go back to Tri-Tails. Psychonecrosis. You know, if it's happening in real life, this kind of disease puts things into perspective. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, that's for me to know. No, it's a shame that we don't get the crop top like Earth 2. Hey, Gabro. Hi, Gabro. It was difficult to tell Mr. Brute his diagnosis. Yeah, no shit, you told him he was dying. Not only you, Troop, but the Brute Bomber too. We need to find a cure as soon as we can. According to you, Troop, the remedy is an infusion of an extremely dense soul. That's why she targeted you. The data from Origenics seems to support this, though it was only a hypothesis. The researchers believed reinforcement from a dense soul could be an effective treatment, but this is the solution we seek. We'll find another way. I'll scour an ocean of data if I have to. Good kid. For all his searching, Utrop could only find the one cure. Still, something about her actions doesn't sit right with me. The Utrop I know wouldn't think to save herself at the cost of someone else's life. I can't help but feel she's still holding something, hiding something. Hello? Oh, right. I understand. Well, should. That was Metzum. Cruiserweight matches are ready to begin. He wants us to meet him in the green room. Then best of luck with your next match, Mr. Mrawa'a. And please be safe. Man. Okay. Please leave the search for a cure to me and focus on the oncoming match. Okay. I'll be right there. Just gotta do something real fast. Because I'm a genius, you see. Okay. There we go. Back at it again at the Krispy Kreme. We've been awaiting your revival, Mrawa'a. Allow me to show you to the green room. Yay! Ah, here he is, last! That's what I'm talking about. Little guy. Big lady. That's better. The drab room was begging for a touch of color. Love your work, by the way. I imagine you is sure to be a font of inspiration. We're going to get down, you and I. Oh, yes, we are. Boisterous Binger. All right. Party! Party! Elevator party! As you surmise, they are your rivals in the Cruiserweight Division, and I understand you're already acquainted with the champion? Uh-huh. I am counting on you to captivate the audience once more with rousing combat and make the very walls of the Arcadion shake with excitement. Yes, of course. It's what I do, I suppose. So, ever since seeing the trailer stuff for Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the remake, I really started to headcanon Master Ryan as the voice of Mrawa'a. I've been trying to do the voice properly, but it's a bit hard because the accent is very specific. The fighters into the division are characters too, eh? But there's far more to them than their showmanship. As you already know, Cruiserweight fighters utilize their more potent feral souls. Their attacks pack a heavier punch, so you'll need to brace yourself and be fully prepared. The Dancing King! Yana's eyes gleam with anticipation. Ready, are you? Good. Let the unstoppable Upstarts Cruiserweight campaign begin! Alright. I think I want to get the maiming set from here. Right, let's take a look at your first opponent. Alright, show me his moves. The Verdant Reveler, Dancing Green. He's a shameless playboy who loves partying the night away in pubs and clubs. Even his Arcadion bouts he treats as parties, where he is the center of attention. Using the souls of a terrible toad, he gains heightened physical prowess and seamlessly incorporates dance moves into combat. It will come down to how well you ride the rhythm. Your best bet might be to treat the fight as a party as well. Let yourself go with the flow. You just might be surprised by what follows. Now then, go and show the party animal you've got moves of your own. And seize your first victory in the Cruiserweight Division. Alright, let's party. Well, I get people instantly. We'll see. Well, what are you going to tell me, Yana? I should mention that the ring will be dazzling dance floor, and the crowd is certain to be electric. So soak up the atmosphere, Mrawa'a, and be a star of the show. Okay. Guess we're doing that. Oh, the Arcadion is back. Let's say, man, is about him. We're here to have fun. Blah blah blah. People having small talk. Perfect. And then this. Ow. 12 a.m. midnight. Okay. Oh yeah, on Friday, Joker's having a climber contest. May 8th at 4 p.m. CST, which for me is 12 a.m. Last month's time was incorrect, so whoopsie on that one. The server's gonna be Bismarck in Materia, DC, in the Minkato Amphitheater in Gridania. The theme is gonna be preparing for Evercold. That's gonna be interesting. I have an outfit. I finally figured out what the outfit I want to be using for that. I'm gonna prepare a couple of scythes just in case, because I am planning to go in there as my Reaper. And the idea was to get something close to what the Warrior of Light / Meteor Survivor is wearing in the cinematic. Also, with the wall finally using the job of someone else in a trailer again, from his well, not again. Well, yeah, probably. This does open up the opportunity to maybe down the line he can be a red mage or a probably gunbreaker or a magical third thing if they want to do two separate jobs for trailer again. Just I'm just throwaway later. Skydeep daggers. You know, with the 14 team expanding a bit, I do hope that they get more people to design outfits. Because this is one of my complaints with recent expansions, and it's not even recent expansions, just in general. I'm getting a little tired of them just putting in the recolored versions of previous dungeon gear. Expand a bit more on the original outfits. Now that everyone can wear anything as a glam, you barely have any excuse left. I love waiting. Waiting's so cool. When I climb inside this place, the sun falling so free. Da, da, da. I love waiting for an amount of time that is going to be much longer than the actual fight itself. Truly a magnificent idea. Ah, yes, the gear from the new dungeon. Such a good look. You can make like some kind of a prince, maybe of Persia. Little guy. Little guy. Of course, this Friday, wait, did I mention this? Yeah, the Final Fantasy XI crossover event is coming back. I'm not gonna be able to do it tomorrow since I've already done it, but I will likely do it on an alt that I have that I made like a year and a half ago. So I could potentially do a stream of that. I hate winning. I hate winning. There we go. Yeah!
He's young, he's stylish, and he knows all the moves. The soul of the party.
They're all young, madame.
Dancing green.
That's made this happen.
Are you ready to get down?
Damn straight.
The Upstart's Cruiserweight campaign begins.
Let's see if we can measure that. I don't know. Let's see. Apparently I can.
Started. Keep grooving, baby.
Yeah.
Brain is pulling out all the stops with these things. On the dance floor, everyone's a star.
Always bet on black in this situation.
The challenger's down. This is the
Oh no. Get our red boy up. Alright, girl. I didn't see him.
Burn, baby, burn! An invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
Way down through. Yeah! Spray it! That poor lone spotlight over there. Look at him go.
Come on, show me your moves!
I'm working on it, I'm working on it.
Amazing, they clearly anticipated that attack.
Sure did.
You're up, dancers!
Okay, this one's yours again sometimes.
Let's turn up the heat. Try to keep up now. Divas, take it home. Can the Upstart keep up with Dancing Green?
DDR! Again!
Dance like there's no tomorrow!
Almost perfect 100.
Let's finish with style.
Woo!
Groovy moves. The crowd's loving it. Back to it, dancers.
Yeah. In the middle.
Show us some electrifying moves. Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Oh, means. The poor red mage. Aw. It's okay, you're doing your best.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn!
Over here. Oh.
The challenger rises again! Can we turn this around? Dancers, take it away! Yeah, baby! I feel the fever coming on again!
Just go dance and just go dance.
The night's reached the fever pitch! All eyes are on dancing green!
Finish him! I'll finish him.
Dance like there's no tomorrow!
Yeah! Boom! Frog Bun defeated. Ah, good
The
times.
match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger!
Gotta give it to...
It's all over. Until next time.
Oh, boy. Well, Mrawa'a, with this victory, you've proven yourself a force to be reckoned with in the Cruiserweight Division. Yes, I'm the Force. The Force awakens. Choose your next opponent. Right then, let's ride the wave of this momentum towards our next victory. And here's your next opponent. A fighter who lives and breathes art. She uses the ring as her gallery. Sugar Riot! Before coming to the Arcadion, she was a graffiti artist, you see. Most of the graffiti you see in Solution 9 was either by her or by those imitating her style. By injecting herself with the soul of a deadly pudding, she is able to concoct special paint that can cause actual change to reality, even the ring itself. That's a magical pudding. To her, fighting is a medium for her art, a means of expressing herself. Her imagination is boundless, and you have to take care not to be overwhelmed. Staying calm no matter what she throws at you. Okay? If you can manage that, you will surely overcome Sugar Riot, and continue on to your way to the top of the Cruiserweight Division. Okay. I neglected to mention that the audience will be watching the match remotely. Sugar personally designed their avatars, so try and still glance at them. A glance when you can. I hate this. I'm sorry. Finally, okay. I hope that everyone kills in. Come on, please.
Her studio and reality. She's the rebels with a cause who captivates all with her illusions. Sugar Riot!
What's your favorite color? The color of violence. I am so very angry.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot Gallery!
Violence.
Perhaps I'll draw this.
Sure you will.
And with a flourish, Sugar Riot brings her work to life.
To life. Damn it! I got too excited.
Stuck square!
What's your favorite color?
Blue? Ah.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
The rain has become a desert.
How about a little more sunshine? When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
Well, down.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Ground. Purging.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
You don't say. Are you fucking kidding me?
What's your favorite color? When you can't decide on one thing. What do you think of this?
I'm not on the US servers right now. There's no latency. You're creating the latency in your brain. Stop doing that!
Effortlessly dodged.
What do you say to a refreshing river skip?
A crystal clear river. How charming. Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
This is no good. It needs a touch of thunder, a dash of downpour.
No.
body! How frightening!
I have it! Some distraction to facilitate deconstruction!
A massive raging storm! I hope you use your parasol.
Go down!
What power! Looks like someone isn't holding back.
Ah! Just take her out. Screw you!
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger.
Yippee! I died 3 times, but it was worth it.
It's all over. Until next time.
Taking everything. Ow. Well done, Mrawa'a. I knew you could do it. Took you like 3 hours, but your next match will be against the Cruiserweight Champion himself, but seeing as we have a bit of time, there's something I'd like to attend to first. I want to tell Dancing Green and Sugar Ride about the psychonecrosis and see if they've developed any symptoms. We have to save them too if we can. I've borrowed the unit's terminal, so we'll perform the examination here in this room. Rest assured, I've already checked for listening devices. The two should be here any moment now. So, what's this about, baby? Are you having a party here? If that's the case, then excuse myself. I'm rather keen to give form to the inspiration you've given me. Dying. While I'm relieved to say you haven't manifested the disease yet, you're both dangerously close to doing so. Just one more feral soul injection could push you beyond the brink. It'd be wise to stop fighting in the Arcadion. Whoa, talk about a downer, baby. This is all sudden and I struggle to accept it, but for both you and Honey to retire, there must be truth to your words. It's no easy thing to retire, I know, but for your own safety, as did you give it a careful consideration. Yeah. I know it's hard, but it's really important for your own self-being. I've made up my mind. I'll retire. This doesn't leave the room, but I've always chosen to play the part of Dancing Green. To maintain the persona of a party animal, I've had to spend night after night out of the town. And when I'm not doing that, I'm practicing dance in the studio. It's really exhausting, so crushing. I pushed through it all because I didn't want to disappoint the fans, but this revelation sets me free. Dancing used to be my passion. Perhaps I can learn to love it again. I always thought you were a genuine party animal, living only to revel. To think that this, well, it was actually a burden on your shoulders. The ring has been my precious studio. It's saddening to think I won't be able to step into it again. But it was on the streets that I started plying my craft. And this revelation might be a sign telling me to go back to my roots. So I'll do just that. I'll go back to a time when the whole city was my studio, and its walls my canvas. Truth be told, seeing as you fight without a feral soul helped me realize that maybe it's alright to just be myself. I suppose. I'm relieved. Thank you for listening. Well, we'd rather not die, of course. And it's you we have to thank for warning us. We're liable to attract suspicion if we stay here for too long. We'll discuss when to break the news to the management at a later time. Probably at separate times as well. Thankfully, those two have other places to employ their talents, like honey. To the brute bomber and howling blade, however, the Arcadion is everything. It is easy for them to retire. This I know better than most, but it's a matter of life and death. Twisted vengeance. Yana appears to be lost in thought. In any case, our priority for now is to win the title match. Let's return to the gym and prepare. The unit will be relieved to hear that both Dancing Green and Sugar Riot plan to retire. Come on, let's share the good news. Thank goodness you're here! We have an emergency! Look at this! Hand over all your feral souls you've got! This is unbelievable, folks! Just when we thought the brute bomber couldn't sink any lower, it seems he now intends to use unregulated feral souls, and several of them at once. Besides, the madman's going to turn himself into an abomination! This is a violation of the rules! You'll be banned for this! Shut your bloody trap and get out of my way! Hey, unstoppable upstart! If you're watching this, come and find me at the demolition site on the 8th level. We're going to fight again, and this time, I'm going to destroy you, you hear me? I'm going to destroy you! Duh! That idiot, instead of listening to us, goes and does this? The general public is unaware, but the doping tonic the brute power imbies during his matches is actually a harmless prop he uses as part of his ring persona. That's why his matches so continue even when he's disqualified. Using multiple feral souls at once, however, is expressly forbidden due to the extreme danger it poses. Doing so warps the flesh and irreversibly turns you into an abomination, as Mr. Madame said. In the worst case, it will kill you. This is likely because it greatly accelerates the soul's degradation, leading to psychical necrosis. You went and told him about the disease, didn't you? Despite my warnings, you went and told him! I'm sorry, we couldn't simply leave him to his fate. Well, he ended up taking the matter to the president, who naturally denied the existence of the disease. And naturally, the brute bomber chose to believe him. That's not all. The president has sanctioned the grudge match between him and you, on one condition. In order to stand a chance, he has to inject multiple feral souls for this fight. I made a great fuss in the broadcast about his use of regulated feral souls, but it's all staged. Everything's according to the president's script. He wants to get rid of you, and he's using the brute bomber to do so. What? But the brute bomber is already exhibiting symptoms of psychonecrosis. This will kill him! I know. I tried to talk him out of it as well, but he refused to listen. For him, the president's orders are absolute. Make no mistake, the match will go ahead. Even should you ignore his challenge, the brute bomber will reject himself and his assembled feral souls with his assembled feral souls and come for you. So we have no real choice in the matter. Besides, if you still intend to become Grand Champion, then release the souls in the Arcadion's repository. I fear there's no way except through this fight. So prepare it the best you can, and then meet me at the Arcadion. I'll have a chauffeur take us to their venue. I'm coming to you. I'm the one who caused all this by revealing the disease to Brute Bomber. The least I can do is be there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's waste no time, Mrawa'a. The broadcast may have been staged, but the brute bomber's desire for revenge is most definitely real. There's no telling what foolishness he might commit while we keep him waiting. If you are ready to depart, then pray let us the chauffeur know as much. Master Mrawa'a, I've awaited your arrival. It will be my pleasure to escort you via airwheel to the location of your match, the 8th level demolition site. All has been made ready. The broadcasting equipment is in place, and the rest assured that the device for manifesting your allies is as well. Just say the words, and we shall depart. Let's go. Stop this mess at once! You place your life in danger! Danger? Ha! Who do you think you're talking to? I'm the Vile Heat, the most heinous, most despised fighter in the history of the Arcadion. I hear nothing, and spit on rules. I do what the hell I want with them. Huh? Wait! Good gods. He's gone and done it! He's injected himself with several feral souls! And just fell to a terrible chimerical being! He's no longer the Brute Bomber, but the Brute Abominator! Yana, we can't stay here. It's far too dangerous. But I can fight too. No. Mrawa'a. Alright, I'm counting you to knock some sense into the floor. I'll do what I can. Now please, get back in the car. Brute Bomber, what have you done to yourself? Okay, third fight locked. Let's see if we can get in. Wanna say something to me, BB? No? Yeah, I figured. I can't fall off here. Oh, instant! Almost. Let's act. He's back for revenge. With a vengeance, the speak will fight formerly known as the Brute Bomber. The Brute Abomination! Right, this is voiced. Let's get into it. Good God, what did you do to yourself, dude? This is gonna hurt.
To take it outside.
Oh, then we're gonna have to push here.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Okay, glove is out.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing fine. From the scattered seas. Oh my, even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Sword, so attacks that.
Just rival flying, but fearsome strength. Goodness me, the Brute Abominator is hanging on the building.
Out, sword is in.
wall!
Oh. Oh, jeez. That was his intention! Ah.
We'll send cameras in there at once. The destruction appears to have started a fire.
Time.
Alani, the brute bomber must still be in there somewhere. A punishing attack! Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion.
Oh no, I'm gonna die. Well, it was nice knowing everyone. This is Mrawa'a crew signing out from life.
What a thrilling
I wasn't
battle
looking
this,
up.
and it rages on.
Guess I gotta turn it off. Oh, dude, it lasted this long. Still impressive. Outside.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Outside. Oh. Finish up. Draw B. Or BA in this case. And he's down.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger.
Da, 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 da.
It's all over. Until next time.
Oh, yeah. It's no good. We're too late. All this Pharaoh's souls took the toll. The president has the broadcast cut to this and the match ended so as not to reveal the terrible side of his entertainment. He remains furious that you divulge information on psychonecrosis. I will do my best to appease him, but I fear little will come of my efforts. Kitty, no! Slice! Oh, buddy. Little guy. I never thought you'd be the first to go, old friend. But worry not. I'll join you soon. You don't mean... I'm afraid so. I've been suffering the same symptoms for a while now, but I didn't understand how serious they were until I overheard your conversation. I too have psychonecrosis. Your sister and I began experiencing bouts of dizziness at the same time. Not long before you disappeared, without a word, I realize now that she must have been searching for a way to fight her fate. But I chose to accept mine. Huh? You come from beyond the barrier, Mrawa'a. No doubt you find it unsettling that we use souls to cheat death. I find it absurd that you eat people's souls. Having been raised without regulators, I felt much the same. To me, those who wore them lived a bland and numbing existence, devoid of tension and excitement. The jobs arranged for me were tedious, and there was no way to escape this nation's dreary reality. But I finally found joy in the Arcadion. Being my fighting persona is everything to me, like it was for my friend, my boyfriend. If the price is to die from psychonecrosis, I'll gladly pay it when the time comes. Come, little one. Poor little girl, baby. Oh, kitty. How can he keep 6 steps so readily? don't know. Damn it all! It doesn't have to be this way! I'm sorry, Mrawa'a. It's just also frustrating. You did what you could, and I'm truly grateful. The President has wasted no time in covering things up. After retrieving the Brute Bomber's body, the company announced that he's chosen to retire with this defeat. And so matches in Arcadion will continue, but after a delay, it'll be a while before the Cruiserweight title fight. Say, I wonder where Nayuni's gone. She wasn't here when I returned. That's fine, little sister. Worry is written plain on Yana's face. Family matters. After what happened, I can't help but feel worried. I'll see if I can look at you via her terminal. What? She was assigned ever keep? Why would she be outside at this time? She's never gone off without a word like this. Something isn't right. I'm sorry, Mrawa'a, but could you help me find her? The signal from her terminal suggests she's somewhere in East Yaslani. Alright, let's go to East Yaslani then. Going over here. These people were so nice for joining in, just waiting for me. According to the signal, the unit should be in this area. Nathan, you had me so worried. What are you doing here? I'm sorry, you recounted me saying she needed to speak urgently. We were supposed to meet, but she hasn't come. It's a trap, obviously, for me. Forgive me, Leonie, I didn't want to use you, but I had no other choice. You idiot. YouTube, please don't do this! It's too late! There's no going back. If you won't back down... then neither will I! Sister fight! From the start, I found it strange that You try to take another's life, save your own. But the truth is, you aren't trying to save yourself. No, you want to save the man you love. Not only him, every fighter in the heavyweight division suffers from psychic necrosis. Even so, they continue to trust the president. He saved them all in some way, helping them during dark times in their lives. The Hunting Blade, Ratsara, is no different. He chose to remain at the Arcadion rather than be with me. That's why I decided to act alone. If my friends were determined to fight until they died, then I'd fight a cure no matter the cost. Oh no, not you too. They only warned me that this might happen, but I had to stop you. Honestly, I don't know what to do with a pair of you. Uni? We're sorry, Uni. There's no more need to fight. I think we can save everyone. What? Huh? Achievement from Second Cruiser's death doesn't require Mrawa's soul. I believe I found it. You're gonna have to elaborate. What? But I discovered all the data. There was no such thing. You looked at the data in the Arcadion's archives, I believe? But thanks to the people of Oblivion, I was able to gain access to external records and came across something called the regeneration factor. Regeneration factor? What is it? When one is ill or injured, the body naturally attempts to repair itself, yes? The regeneration factor is the force stimulating that recovery as part of life's design. Apparently, Lindblom scientists has researched a stimulant that enhances the factor. This is what we need. But that was centuries ago in another nation. Assuming the stimulant exists, how do we obtain it? There was a statement that claimed its formula was later determined. Huh? The problem is, the formula itself wasn't mentioned. We'll need to investigate further, and for this, we'll need your help, Utrope. After what I've done, I don't expect you to forgive me. But I mean what I say, I'm truly sorry. Utrope! She's on the fainted. Thank goodness. We'd best take her home so she can rest. Yep. Oh. The thing that Yana's manifested the illness as well. We need to figure out the formula for the stimulant as soon as possible. Utrope's resting upstairs. Her second necrosis is quite severe, so she needs to stay still until we can treat her. You should worry about yourself too, Yana. You're manifesting the illness now. I'm sorry, Newty, but I couldn't just stand there and let Utrope harm Mrawa'a. I could have stopped her myself, you know. Promise me you won't use a feral soul again. I promise. I need to practice what I've been preaching to everyone. You seem to be fine for the moment, but if you feel the least bit unusual, you have to let us know, alright? Now, even as we work on the cure, matches at Arcadion will continue. That being the case, we should also continue trying to convince fighters to retire. The first being the Howling Blade, your next opponent. We have to save him, for YouTube's sake, not least of all. But how can we convince him when he's determined to fight until he dies? It so happens that I have a plan. We'll confront him on a broadcast and challenge him to a wager. Whoever loses the title match will be forced to retire from the competition. So we put on a public show to generate excitement, just like they do at the Arcadion. Exactly. With the people's eyes on him, the Cruiserweight champion would be hard-pressed to refuse. And once everyone starts talking about it, even the president would have to let it go. Let things go ahead. But how would we do the broadcast? We haven't heard from them for a while now, and the Arcadian wouldn't cooperate with us. We'll ask Honey for help. She hosts a broadcast of her own, watched by countless viewers. We'll use it to ensnare the wolf. I'll contact Honey right now. Hello? Honey? It's Yana. I need your help. And she's on board. We're going to lie in wait at Mosaic. That's where the Howling Blade is known to unwind before his matches. When he appears, issue the challenge and do whatever it takes to get him to accept it. Alright. I'll stay here and look after you, Trope. Best of luck to you. Let's run. I gotta keep a lookout that how many people are waiting for him right now. Honey's ready to go. Just give her the word and it will set our scheme in motion. Let me put on my hood for intimidation. Ah, there you are. Now all the performers are in place. It's time to steal the audience. Begin our broadcast. Hello, my obedient little bees. It's me, Honeybee Lovely, with a special news report. Today we have a pair of very distinguished guests. The fabulously fierce Black Cat and the unstoppable upstart Mrawa'a. And goodness, do they have a surprise for Mrawa'a's next opponent, the valiant Howling Blade. You! Huh? What's this about now? Huh? Mrawa'a wants to say something to you. Huh? Huh? The loser of a match has to retire. You're happy taking it back, I must say. The notion that we'll lose is laughable. But even if I should, I have no intention of retiring. The notion I lose to you is far more laughable. You have no idea what I've been through, lad. You're a performer. I'm a killer. You're naive if you think I'll play into your hands. That's weak for a champion if you ask me. I bet he's really just afraid to lose. Why? It's clear he has no confidence. You're a champion, so act like one! Accept the bloody challenge! Trapped by society. So this was their plan. At this rate, my reputation will be in tatters. Fighting is everything to me. If you're demanding that I wager my purpose in life, it's only fair that you do the same. So tell me, what gives your life meaning? Exploring new lands, fighting formidable foes, helping those in need, earning coin. Exploring new lands. I see. Having come from beyond the barrier, you know a world without boundaries and find joy in discovery. It's something I struggle to imagine. In any case, if that is what gives your life meaning, then that is what you must give up. Should you lose, if you agree, then we have a wager. We have a wager. Did you hear that, dear viewers? For the hotly anticipated clash, the two rivals are wagering their very purpose in life. This is not a match you can afford to miss. When I was playing Cheshire and going through this, I picked the fighting option. Well, we managed to pull off, and it was no small part thanks to the nearby customers. Did we do well, Miss Honey? Oh yes, you did extremely well. Thank you all so much for your help. Yeah, we did it! That Midlander was using the Highlander cheering. So that's how it is. You really are something else. Well, the rest is up to you. For everyone's sake and Brute's memory, see to it that you sent the Howling Blade into retirement. I will. Don't worry. Alright. All left is to win. Come, let's head to the green room. The green room. Greenest of rooms. This is it, Mrawa'a. The Cruiserweight title match. Let's seize victory and continue on our mission. The Lone Wolf. Yana would formally introduce the Cruiserweight champion. The Howling Blade is a worthy champion, but again and again, you've cut through the competition. I'm confident you'll do it the same this time. Right, let's take a close look at your opponent. Dark Knight. The Lone Wolf of the Arcadion, the Howling Blade. Before becoming a fighter, he was a hunter known for his unparalleled skill with the blade. Word ultimately reached the president, who recruited him in the extension Arcadia. Owing to his good clean looks, he was immediately embraced as a babyface fighter, and he dazzles the crowd with his fantastical ring and blade pulsating light. With the soul feathering a legendary wolf, he's able to unleash slashes that are as devastating as they are as fast. You'll need to stay on your toes at all times. Now march into the wolf's den, Mrawa'a, and show him that you're no mere prey. Yeah. Finally. Instant pop! If Yutra could be here to watch, I'm sure she'd, If Yutra could be here to watch, I'm sure she'd be cheering you on. Good for her as well. There's the boy! That is a really cool blade.
With his fearless blade work and preternatural agility, he's the apex predator of the Cruiserweight Division. Behold!
Look at his Gundam bastard, I love him. Lone Wolf, Howling Blade. Whoop, almost turned off.
Let's begin, shall we?
We're caught in the ring.
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Got him.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
A pack of wolves.
A stylish evasion, well done.
I do like toying with my prey.
Good for you! Ow. Should have gone a
Can't
bit
you fend off a pack of wolves? Fly true! The earth is mine to command!
Dark Knight Sage. That is a hell of a combo.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Come on, we gotta be fast. Okay. Damn. Where's
Where
some
my
GTF?
fighting wits?
Everything's bright.
Still you stand. How delightful.
Whatever you say, partner. Ow.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
The slice is right. Arcadion edition.
Put the Colossus to the sword.
Next stack.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
You're mine! Pack of wolves!
There we go. Almost there.
Try this!
GG. And the Howling Blade goes down. Where was all this timing earlier?
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger!
Yippee! My ears. I forgot the hood. Okay, it's fine.
It's all over. Until next time.
Give it to the tank. You did it! You really did it! You're amazing, you know that? You were simply too strong for me. I gave you my word, and I intend to keep it. I will retire from fighting. With this, I've escaped imminent death, but I've also lost my purpose in life. Tell me, what am I to do with myself now? I truly do not know. There are battles you can still fight. Help us oppose the president. I was just thanking the people that helped. The president has sacrificed the lives of countless fighters for the sake of entertainment, and as good as killed my friend. He should be stopped, I know, but... But as I said before, we owe everything to him. That's why we continue to fight willingly, even if it meant dying from our illness. Ah! You fool! You can't tell me that the brute bomber went willingly to his death. And there are people who care for you, even if you don't seem to care for yourself. All this time, you've just been fighting alone to try and save you. Huh? What? She vanished without a word. So after we developed symptoms of second necrosis, I searched and I searched, but I couldn't find a trace of her. I was more shocked than anyone when she suddenly showed up and challenged Mrawa'a. Seeing how strong she still was, I assumed that her symptoms had abated and she decided to resume fighting. Let me make it so clear. You've been using your debt to the president as an excuse to not face the bitter truth, and in doing so, you've lost sight of those dearest to you. If it was in order to save you that you should went after Mrawa'a for his soul. What? She thought that it was the only way she could be with you, who could see no life outside the Arcadion. Oh. I have no words. You're right about everything. The choices I've made have been out of fear that I would no longer be the Howling Blade. That's why I did nothing to stop my friend, even though I knew he was going to his death. Forgive me, Hector. I should have tried to save you like they did. Thank you for bringing me to my senses. The president has done enough harm. I will help you stop him. Good. Welcome to the team. It's heartening to count on the Howling Blade himself as our ally. The Howling Blade is no more. From now on, it's simply Ratara. Let's continue talking at my gym. Egypt and Uni are there, and they'd be happy to see you. Understood. There's one matter I need to tend to, so I'll meet you there shortly. Alright, we'll see you there. Seriously, that was so kind of them. I'm very thankful. To Dawntrail we go. I always feel tempted to go down the stairs. Meow. Babies. Pets are forbidden where I live, so I was hoping that you could look after these little ones. We'd be glad to. Uni has been wanting to adopt a cat for a while now. She must be upstairs with you, Chop. I'll go and see how they are. May I come too? Of course! You have a lot of catching up to do, I expect. A lot of heart-to-hearts. Lots of apologies from both of you. We have a situation. Neely and Uchip are gone. Neely wouldn't take Uchip outside in her current state, and her terminal was left on the bed. Something happened to them. Mrawa'a, the unenhanced warrior. For your contributions to the excitement provided by Essential Arcadia, you have my utmost esteem. That voice, it's the president. However, I cannot suffer anyone to rewrite my scripts. And so, as a safeguard against further deviations, I've taken Uchop and the Union into my care. After some coaxing, Mitzem divulged to me that you wish to cure psychonecrosis. And it just so happens I know where you can find a stimulant you seek. The drop of life, it is called. What do you want from us? Two simple things. Mrawa'a must continue fighting at the Arcadion, and you must never again meddle with my scripts. Nothing is to change otherwise. If you become a Grand Champion, Mrawa'a, our soul repository will be at your disposal, and I will disclose the location of the drop of life. That is all. I look forward to seeing your exploits at the pinnacle of the Ascension Arcadia Championship, the Heavyweight Division. Well, fuck. So the president was a step ahead of us. One wrong move and the Uchop and Uni will come to harm. It seems we have no choice but to place our hopes in Mrawa'a. I'll do what I can, and I will not let you down. Thank you. As your second, I'll continue doing my best to support you. As will I. I won't turn a blind eye to the President's depraved actions any longer. Good to hear that. Never again will let anyone be taken away from me. Babies. think that the president would stoop so low as to abduct Utrope, convalescing as she is, and Uni a helpless child? We must do all within our power to get him back. And when we have, we must stop him at once and for all. Deep down, that's also what Hector would have wanted. Let's not speak for the dead, for they have no mouths. Sorry, I'll be fine as long as we do what the president says. No harm should come to my sisters. Now, ahead of your campaign to become champion, I want you to prepare as best you can in your own way. Whether you're trained to hone your skills or rest to recover your strength, see to it that you're ready for your next fight. I will, Yana, and we will save them. I'm truly sorry to place so much on your shoulders, but you're the only one we can depend on. Please come and find me here when it's time for the heavyweight match to begin next week. And I say next week because next Monday is when we finish this. And I've decided I will wait queue times for 20 minutes. If I can't find anyone to queue with, I will do separate queues. Until then, this is Kaiju-Z wishing everyone a safe and easy morning, midday, and evening. On Friday, at the same time as usual, we'll be continuing with the Cyberpunk 2077. I thank you for your time, and I'm sorry for the ridiculously long wait. But we'll end here. Carry on, everyone. Carry on.